back in here." Ava had aspired to leave the throng and escape. But a few of the men burst from the town hall, their boots clomping on the plank sidewalk. She didn't bother to run. She recognized them. Ned was with them, probably to help her, but Ava knew she had nowhere to run to, as Mr. Frisk's parting shout continued to hammer through her head. "Don't come home. Don't come home." A rough hand encircled her upper arm, pinching her skin and yanking her back in the direction of the town hall. "Easy there," Ned argued. Chuck Weber's hand tightened around her arm. He was a logger with a family, and she was sure he had visions running through his head of her sneaking into their home in the dark of night and slaughtering them all in their beds. Ava stumbled. Chuck jerked her upright, bruising her arm further. Ava bit back a whimper. "I said easy," Ned contested. One of the other men marching beside them shoved Ned so that he tripped off the sidewalk. Ned cursed. Chuck hauled Ava up the steps and slammed open the door to the town hall. Re-entering the building was like jumping into a hot oven. The room was stifling with body heat, hot tempers, fear, and a very thin thread of control. Officer Larson had his hands up in the air demanding attention, while Chuck and his cronies shoved Ava forward until she was smack dab in the middle of the gathering of concerned citizens. She searched the crowd for Ned. She could see the top of his head in the back of the room. For the first time, Ava would have run away with him if given half a chance. Ned was safer than anyone here, even if he couldn't actually save her. "Enough!" Councilman Pitford shouted. Chuck released Ava with another shove. She stumbled over her own feet and held her arm to her chest, rubbing it where the man's heavy grip had nigh-on near bruised it permanently. She glared at him with a ferocity she felt, but knew she couldn't possibly back up with any sort of action. Didn't they realize the only thing she'd ever killed was a wasp, or from time to time a wolf spider in the outhouse? "She's got to be locked up," Chuck demanded, waving his arm in a wild sweep. The group nodded and cried out their agreement. "Murder us all in our beds, she will," Chuck shouted, wood nymph wielding her axe. "We all know what that means."